welcome to Hockey Zone. I am Emily Withman-Crump, and here with me is Amy Ryan, and we are at Byron Bath with Just Hockey JT1 League. Commercial versus East.
For East JT1, we have goalkeeper Sophie Disseldorf. Number 2 is Georgie Dobbs. Number 3 is Gemma Newen. Number 5 is Hannah Costa. Number 9 is Lauren Harle. Number 11 is Olivia O'Brien. Number 12 is Stella Harris. Number 13 is Amelia Morgan. 14 Grace Schultz. 15 Jane Ramsey. 19 Grace Martin. 35 is Maddie Dobbs. 37 is Alone Zeitman. And coach is Dion Harle.
And for commercial, in goals we have Ladi Wellhart, Maddie Marcinovic, Marcy McCann, Mane Vanderwerth, Freya Horton, Naomi Ball, Sienna Graham, Phoebe Hudson, Zoe Phillips, Phoebe McCann, Charlotte Harris, Georgina Harris, and filling in we have Mimi Humphries and Zita Varathajaha. I'm sorry if I got that wrong.
You got
and we
there
have
in the end.
fill-in coach Jared Taylor filling in for his dad. Hopefully he can step up to his dad's expectations. Hope you're watching there, Graham. And from manager we have Cheryl Ball. And we are underway with the Just Hockey JT1 League, East versus Commercial, and Commercial come away with the ball first.
There was really good pressure there from Jane Ramsey straight up onto Phoebe Hudson, but she was managed to get that ball away.
A nice quick turnover there by East, just coming away with the ball, but Commercial do well to scramble a defence.
So we just had a little bit of a dispossession there from Commercial, but East are put under pressure. They managed to get away with it. Ball is sent long. Have Grace Schultz chasing for it hard. Doesn't quite get there though. And Commercial come away with a 16.
So
Ball's just sent into the centre there.
good pressure there by Commercial. All players just going straight to the ball, very attacking.
Well read there from Maddie Markovic. Manages to get that ball away, sends it to Mane Vanderwerth. Gets the advantage play though, off the foot. Commercial still in possession here. Got Georgina Harris on the ball, looking for options. She throws it into the centre. Marcy gets a touch on it. Cleaned up nicely though from Morgan.
So Commercial with the first real attacking play that we've seen so far, and getting the ball right to the top of the circle. Trying to work it in to find the space, but good pressure there by Georgie Dobbs from East.
Thrown up long. Stella Harris on the ball at the moment, just finds the foot of Georgina Harris. Both Stella and George played in the under 15 2 team this year in Wollongong. Both had a very successful tournament. And Marcy McCann there in the centre, very strong for Commercial. Managed to find the foot of Jane Ramsey. Phoebe Hudson on the ball now. Looks for options, just gets a quick little touch away.
So Jared Taylor just urging his defenders there to go for a bit of a back four there, and it doesn't quite work as he would have liked to plan, and needs to come away with the ball. So Hannah Costa on the ball now for East, looking for her options forward. She goes for the slap into circle, she gets it in, and that's cleared away by Commercial. So that would be an East sideline hit.
So Grace Martin just having that free hit there. Nice pressure from Mane Vanderwerth. Not a lot of options forward. Manages to find Jane Ramsey. Dispossessed by Phoebe Hudson. Sienna Graham on the ball. Nice little bunt back to Phoebe. Unfortunately, couldn't connect again back with Sienna.
So you can just see Charlotte Harris there on the screen before from commercial. So Phoebe Hudson finding the gap there in the East first. But unfortunately that ball does go out.
Just got Grace Martin on the ball here again. Pretty solid play as the left half at the moment. Good pressure from Freya Horton. Doesn't quite come away with the ball though. And turnover here. And again, Hannah Costa finds the foot. But Charlotte Harris on the ball. Plays conservatively back to Phoebe Hudson. So far both teams quite intense play, I think. I think they're feeling the nerves. So any predictions for tonight's game, Em?
I'm not really sure. Both teams haven't really had any real dangerous attacking play at the moment, so a bit hard to tell, but at the rate it's going, if it stays like this, it could end up like a draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But I think both teams still have a lot in them and aren't really showing their full potential at the moment attacking-wise.
Yeah, it's a bit cagey at the moment. No real significant circle penetrations from either team. Much of the game has been played in the midfield. Nice little back three outlet there. Finds Marcy McCann, gets it moving pretty quickly through Phoebe Hudson. Unfortunately, Charlotte just didn't quite get a clean trap away, but they're still maintaining possession here. Bit of pressure there from Sienna Graham. East come away with it though through Georgie Dobbs. Amelia Morgan on the ball here, looking for options forward. Not a lot of movement in the midfield though. Good individual skill from Georgie Dobbs. Just tries to get it through that congestion. What I'd like to see here at the moment though, both sides are playing very narrow down their channels. A couple of midfield transfers would be good. Stella Harris on the ball. Nice attacking play, but broken down well by McCann. Maddie Varkovic on the ball here. Just put under pressure by Hannah Costa. Phoebe Hudson playing that sweeping role very well. Marinade just overruns that ball ever so slightly, doesn't quite get it, but Markovic is playing on the hot line and she cleans up quite nicely. Marinade on the ball again, finds the centre. Just in front of McCann though, and she loses possession. Still a very high intensity match. They're playing the ball very quickly, which is good to see, but both teams are just showing a little bit of nerves, I think, at the moment. Dispossessed. Charlotte Harris put under pressure there in the centre. Manages to get away with it, just a little bit too far out of reach though. Gemma Newen there, putting a little bit of pressure on McCann. She goes for the long ball. Manages to find Horton up front. She's stuck in the pocket there at the moment. Let's see if she can do something with it. Good pressure there from the East defenders. Brings it into the circle, runs the baseline, trying to find a foot, doesn't quite. And they come away with a long corner.
Some good individual work here by Freya Horton, who gets the ball into the pocket, which you can't quite see at this camera angle, and she works it into the circle. So here we have Freya Horton from commercial working it into the circle. Loses a shin pad in the process, but still keeps going. Tries to get through the back line. And she's got 4 players in front and just can't get past. But the rebound was there by Sienna Graham, who ended up getting the long corner.
Quick play here from Commercial down in their attacking 25, looking to feed that ball into the circle. Markovic just scrambling there in the circle, trying to find a bit of space to get a shot away. And Horton is put under pressure well by Dobbs. Nice communication here from Hudson and Harris. Dispossessed though. Ramsey on the ball, but well cleaned up again by Hudson, just there in the pocket. He's finding a foot, very calm. Managed to get a 16 and gets their team out of trouble. Pretty strong and aggressive press there from East at the moment. Not giving Commercial a lot of options, particularly with their back 3 that they were showing before. I think they sort of read that well and shut it down pretty quickly. Hannah Costa on the ball, looking to switch the play. Dobbs quite calm. Got a lone on the ball there. Stella Harris feeds it back to Dobbs. Put under pressure quickly by 2 of the Commercial strikers. And a pretty easy error there from Harris. Although, same again for Commercial, feeds it straight back into the East's midfield. So you've got Hannah Costa on the ball now. Looks like she might feed it right over to Amelia Morgan. Looking for one of her strikers up wide. They get away pretty lucky there with a Commercial mistrap. Stella Harris on the ball here. Olivia O'Brien just trying to find the feet there of Hudson. And a free hit just outside for Easts. So I feel like both teams are starting to settle a little bit. Hey,
Yeah, I think East are very aggressive at the moment in this little 5-minute period and look very dangerous at the moment if Commercial's defence have a bit of a lapse, but Commercial doing very well defensively and coming away with the ball. They're just having a bit of trouble holding the possession as they move up the field.
I agree. Both teams are throwing the ball away very easily. A lot of unforced errors at the moment, but both teams defensively have been quite calm, strong on the ball. Got Marcy McCann just feeding it through and in the midfield, finds Maddie Markovic, throws it back out to Harris. She's under pressure pretty soon there from Newen. Does well to evade that. Hudson throws it left out to Harris. Harris under pressure again, but manages to find Graham. It's McCann rather, who now finds Graham. Dispossessed though by East. Amelia Morgan on the ball here. Another one of our Queensland under 15 players. So we've got a lot of talent in both of these sides at the moment, so they're pretty matched. Nice slider pass, finds Newen. Doesn't quite get possession though. McCann running it in the midfield, eliminates one. Nearly overruns it, manages to gain control, gets that ball forward to Humphreys, has a shot, but stick obstruction with that swing, and East come away with it.
So good work here by McCann to stay strong on the ball. Good pressure though by East to channel her to the sideline. McCann gets it forward, and just a good tackle there by Stella Harris to break down that commercial attacking play.
Hannah Costa, East's captain, just communicating with her defenders, setting everybody up. Ken gets first touch of the ball. Doesn't go forward though. Bit of skill there from East's. That was nice work from Grace Schultz. Throws it back. Got Harl on the ball. Again, not a lot of options forward. Gets a nice long ball through. Unfortunately, Olivia O'Brien just couldn't quite get the trap. Nice individual skill from Grace Schultz just before. Manages to get that free hit for East coming out. Commercial looking to transfer, and they do quite quickly. Finds Hudson, but shot down very quickly by Newen. Looks like we've got Dobbs there helping her out as well. Finds Costa in the middle, throws it back. Well challenged there, but Maddie Markovic gets the free hit. Hudson on the ball, throws it out right. Markovic throws it right too, just a little bit too far behind. East come away with a free hit. Got Grace Martin on the ball, looking for options. Throws it back to Harl. Harl throws it into the midfield. Shut down though by McCann. Naomi Ball on the ball here. Great individual skill, enters the circle, throws it into the spot. Back up to the top for Commercial. They're put under pressure quickly, gets that shot away. Circle finds the foot. Corner for Commercial.
So we have the first short corner for the game here. So great work by Naomi Ball to get the ball into the circle for Commercial. Gets it past East, works her way in, looks for the shot, gets a shot in. Good save there by the keeper. Marcinovic got the rebound, and now to short corner. So we have Graham stick trapping on top for Hudson hit.
Who have we got injecting there? I think that's Marinee Vanderwath, the baseline. Injection to the top. Hudson has the shot. It's a cracking shot. Saved well though by East. Disseldorf does well. Has a tomahawk shot there. McCann again goes for another shot. Just wide of the post. Actually, Disseldorf got a little touch on that.
So here's a look at the corner again. So good push out there by Vanderwath. Hudson gets it a good shot away. Straight to the keeper though. They work to get the rebound. East does well, very attacking first runner. And they stop Commercial from getting a really attacking shot from the top there. And then we just see Disseldorf making a good save.
So Commercial just have their long corner. They threw it out wide. East defended it well, but Commercial rather come away with the ball again. Grace strong on the ball. Challenged well there by Harris. Gives it to Hannah Costa. Throws it out wide to Dobbs. Dispossessed by Graham. Does well to get it under control. Throws it forward to Morgan. She cleans it up. Gets the free hit away from Naomi Ball. Nice little left drag there from Georgie Dobbs. She manages to get out of congestion. She throws it into the midfield, still in possession. Georgie Dobbs making a great run. Throws it forward to Newen. Challenged by Hudson. Doesn't quite get it though. And dispossessed and swept out from McCann. A little bit unlucky there to not get a free hit, at least outside, but that's okay. Hannah Costa on the ball. Throws it out to Harris out wide. Harris looking forward. Nice ball out there to Ramsey, I think it is. Oh no, Olivia O'Brien. So it was a good change of attack there from Easts. They managed to find the help side pretty quickly. Got a free hit just on the sideline, deep in the pocket. Commercial pressing hard. challenged by Markovic. She throws it over the baseline. Grace Martin on the ball. Got options behind her, not a lot in front, and she does decide to go behind. Throws it to Harl. Georgie Dobbs still on the ball here, looking to find Nguyen. She does. Nguyen, nice little individual skill, gets around Hudson, throws it into the circle. No East's player though on it. Got Hannah Costa there just talking to her press. Phoebe Hudson evades an attack there. Well defended. Grace Martin manages to deny that ball forward. Got Georgina Harris on the ball. Free hit from the sideline. Throws it back to Hudson, who finds the middle. They're doing that set play quite a few times, and I think Easts are starting to read that pretty well, that back three outlet.
Yeah, I think Commercial are lacking a bit of variety at the moment. I think they're relying on going into the middle too often and should try to use the space a bit wide a bit more.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Hudson looking for options. Challenged pretty quickly by Schultz. Finds Humphreys. Humphreys, bit of individual skill, but well challenged there by Martin. Horton on the ball now, just a little bit too far in front. Still in possession is Commercial. They find Marino Vanderwath in the circle there. Has a nice little tomahawk, just a little bit wide though. I think the East defender did get the stick though.
So good work here by Freya Horton once again to get the ball originally there for Commercial, and then that's well passed in by Marcinovic, and Source getting a shot away and just missing with the touch there by East.
Okay, we see a long ball from East out of their defence. Doesn't find any of their strikers, so Commercial come away with a 16-yard hit. Hudson on the ball, moves quickly, comes out wide to Harris, missed trap. Great pressure there from the East strikers, just caused that forced error from Harris. Olivia O'Brien again just pressuring Harris. Humphreys missed trap, cleaned up well from Grace Martin. She comes away with the free hit though, just that stick obstruction from Humphreys, pushed it over the sideline. She goes long, tries to find O'Brien, just a little bit too far in front. Harris comes away with the ball. O'Brien there right in front of her, really testing that 5 metres, keeping her honest. Again, just under pressure at the moment. She's doing really well for the East's press. Asked to come 5 from umpire Ferguson. Stella Harris just dispossesses Maddie Markovic. Throws it back to Harl. Under pressure again from Vanderwath. She's running the ball. Solo play at the moment. Managed to survey Harl. Throws it back, finds Horton. Horton just trying to get that short corner for Commercial at the moment. Still in possession at the top, showing some individual skill. Has a tomahawk blindly. It's outside the circle, however, so it will be a 16-yard hit for Easts.
Well, exciting bit of action there for Commercial. Great work here by Marinade to come away with the ball. Good control. And she does well to try to get a shot away, but East does well there. Freya Horton with the ball. Marcy McCann working her way in. Freya Horton and shot outside, and that touched nobody.
So we've just seen Commercial have a lot of patience on the ball, throwing it stick to stick in the midfield. They've managed to get it up into their attacking 25. They're just inside the circle here, really searching for that corner. Don't force any errors, however, so they come away with a long corner. Looks like we've got McCann going to take that. She might look right. Georgina Harris is making a nice little lead out to her right. She decides to go back to Charlotte Harris, the older sister. Throws it back to McCann. Running the midfield. There we go. Finds Georgie Harris. She throws it into the circle. Just a slight little touch there from Harl, so none of the Commercial strikers end up getting it.
Quick shout out to Sonia Taylor, who's watching from King's Cross Station over in England.
Hey,
Love
Sonny.
having your support. Go Renee, go Rosie.
Give Renee a cuddle for us.
Tell Renee to score me a goal. Drag flick top left.
That'd be nice.
Tell Rosie I would have saved her shootout. No, I'm just kidding. That's a big call.
Yeah. Huge call from
Just like training.
So Commercial deep in the pocket here, try to find it out. They manage to find Harris, throws it out to Hudson. She's under pressure early. Nice receive across the body, finds Harris outright. It's a beautiful transfer from Commercial. Under pressure again from Harris. Cousin Harris now on the ball. Throws it in. Little touch there from East just outside the circle, so they come away with a short corner. Oh, sorry, a long corner for Commercial. Hudson on the ball for the long corner. Under pressure again from Olivia O'Brien. Back to Hudson, throws it to Harris. Harris looking for options in the guts, throws it back to Hudson. Oh no, throws it into McCann rather. Nice skill to evade those two East attackers. A little bit agricultural there, but they managed to get a short corner away from it from a stick obstruction from the East defenders.
So just having a look at the replay there. Good pass there by Harris. Gets it to McCann. McCann does well. Finds a space. Gets the ball into the circle. Bit of dangerous play there, but good defence there by East to keep the ball out from Commercial.
Okay, so the Commercial battery is just setting up. Vanderwerth had to go for a jog to get that ball back, but we're back in play now. We've got Graham on the trap, Hudson on the hit. Injection nice and smooth. Hudson, nice little dump off to L1. Feed it in. Horton goes for the tomahawk, just a little bit wide. Vanderwerth couldn't get on the end of it.
So good variation by Commercial, doing something a bit different. Good little layoff there to McCann. And good work here by Horton to get on the ball, but Phoebe was open there on top of the circle, so if she just called that, it could have been a very dangerous play by Commercial.
East just outletted nicely coming out, but just didn't quite get on the end of it. There we go, Georgie Dobbs picking it up. Working hard for East in the midfield there. Nice little drag, picked off by Graham, but she didn't get her 5, so she gets sent back. Dobbs still on the ball, looking for options. Goes right out to Morgan. Morgan calm on the ball, slings it forward. Dispossessed, however. Vanderwerth on the ball, finds Horton. Some individual skill here from Horton. Throws it forward, little slap chip. Play on, says the umpire. Both teams starting to get a little bit frantic here. I think they're chasing a score on the ball. Harris on the ball. East coach Dion Hall screaming at his players to not rush. Probably an accurate call at this time of the game. You don't want to do anything silly going into the half time. Got Martin on the ball. Good strong press there from Commercial. They challenge it forward. Markovic gets the touch, sends it dead. Again, strong press from Commercial, denying anything for the midfield for East. Martin is almost forced to only go forward. And again, third time lucky. Sends it forward again, manages to get through this time. O'Brien deep in the pocket, challenged by McCann. Nice flat stick tackle from McCann though, nice and strong, and she manages to get the free hit away. Just retrieving the ball, setting herself up. Looking for options here. Both teams very strong presses denying the midfield, but that one manages to get through. Horton passes off to McCann. McCann with a little bit of pace here, challenged by Costa, passes it out left. Marinay still fighting for it, doesn't quite catch up with the ball, however, and it's played dead. So East come away with a free hit out of their defensive 25. Morgan on the ball. Dobbs resets herself. Nice little slider pass from Morgan. Finds the foot of Commercial, play on, however. They get the advantage. Morgan again. Might look to go back here now that she's got a little bit of room. Decides to go forward. Great ball. Well read by Harris though. She sends it dead. East have got possession now. There's 1 minute to go. We'll see what they do here, whether they try and fight that ball through or whether they just maintain possession and see the half 0-all. Throws it forward. Manages to find Harris. Harris feeds it back. We've got Horton on the ball now, challenging Dobbs. Puts her under pressure. Horton still on the ball. Dobbs loses her stick. Horton showing some individual skill. Throws it back. Throws it to Graham, and Graham feeds it to the baseline. Got Naomi ball. Fighting for a corner, but well defended from East. And the East managed to get the free hit out. And we might see the half 0-all score. So as expected, I think it's going to be well challenged. Maybe. And East take us into the second half. Grace Schultz passes it back to Hannah Costa. Out right to Amelia Morgan. Little unforced error there. Naomi Ball very quick to take that ball and get it back to McCann for her. McCann on the free hit. Very short 5 there. The umpire seems to think it's okay. Goes long. Doesn't find another Commercial teammate. Got Dobbs on the ball. Amelia Morgan off her right shoulder, supporting. Throws it forward, finds Grace Schultz. Does well to evade her. Doesn't quite get that touch she's looking for off Harris, and Harris ends up coming away with the free hit. Passes it to her teammate McCann. Resets herself to receive it back. Setting up that back 4 transfer. A lot of pressure there from Newen. She's doing well. A lot of work rate in that striker line for East. Nice ball forward from Commercial, throwing it through the midfield and out wide. Runs the baseline. We've got a circle penetration. Horton on the ball at the moment, just really searching for that corner. Doesn't quite come away with it. Dobbs does really well. Nice low tackle. And gets that long corner from East. Ball back to Harris. Harris under pressure from Schultz. Passes it back to Hudson. Hudson taking her time on the ball, waiting for the right pass, right lead. Does find Marinay, or I think it's Maddie Markovic out there actually. Doesn't quite get that ball under control. So we've got Easts with a 16-yard hit coming out of their defence over the sideline. So still both teams a little bit tense, I'd say,
Yeah, I think both teams are very frantic at the moment, trying to get that first opening goal. I think if they just stay a bit more composed and just work the ball around, I think potentially a goal could come.
What are you thinking, field goal or PC?
Oh, I think field goal. I think
Nice.
work it around in the circle, get a few passes going, and
Little breakaway perhaps.
then boom, backward.
Transfer there from Commercial. Unforced error from Harris though. Passes it straight back to Schultz. Takes advantage of it though, but coughs it up, and Harris gets another shot. Manages to get out of that one pretty easily. Hudson throws it out wide. Harry on the ball. She throws it forward. Hannah with possession now in the midfield for East, waiting for that perfect lead. That's not just there. But Morgan hesitates and she doesn't run onto it, so it's a free hit to Commercial from the sideline. McCann throws it long. Great ball, finds Horton. Horton doesn't get control of it though and coughs it up, so it's a East 16-yard hit.
So Commercial with a very aggressive press at the moment. A lot of players all in that one pocket inside of the field. Not a lot of options out wide or on the help side. Not a lot of depth either.
Overhead, nice, into space. Finds Hudson though, doing well to clean up everything at the back there. Under pressure from Schultz, evades that. Finds the foot, or the shin pad rather, of Ramsey, so she manages to get that free hit for her team. Hudson gives it back. Umpire just asking for it to be in a specific position. Great ball from Hudson, cuts straight through that East press. Find Harris on the sideline there, charging forward on the ball, throws it long, over the sideline, plays it dead. Got a nice little supporting crew over there, nice contingent. I think I can hear Cameron Harris from here saying, "Go Harry." Looks like we've got Martin on the ball. Good strong press there from Commercial. Off Freya goes. Very close, but it was a good forced error. Very close for that intercept. I think the press that Commercial have at the moment are really forcing Easts to go very deep in their transfers, which gives them time to slide across and try and find that intercept. Working well for them at the moment. Commercial with the back four. Harris throws it forward. Finds Graham. Goes out wide again. Back to Harris. Finds Hudson. Great patience on the ball here. Unfortunately, coughs that one up. Morgan on the ball. Finds Dobbs in the midfield. Shuts down very quickly by Commercial, all three of them. It's great. Great press there. Just seems every time that Easts are finding any ball in the midfield, they're being shut down and denied very quickly by the Commercial press. There they go again, quite deep in their transfer, shut down very quickly by Horton there. Dobbs does well to evade that, throws it out wide, finds Martin. Coach Harl is happy with it too. Hannah Costa just struggles to keep that under control, but has a second go here. Good individual skill, throws it forward. Doesn't quite get that under control from Harris though, so Commercial come away with a 16-yard hit. Harris taking that 16-yard hit, exploits that gap in the press. McCann very unlucky not to get on the end of that. That was well read by Harris though, saw that the East's press had shifted a little bit over to the left and she managed to find that gap very easily. Let's see if Morgan can do the same. Looking for options, Ramsey's moving a little bit, Dobbs is there in the midfield acting as a screen, gets through all of them. Unfortunately Nguyen doesn't quite get the trap away. Got Costa there just setting up her troops. So East have set up their press again this time. Still offset to the left. They managed to find McCann. Got ball, manages to keep it inside in the field. She plays on, runs straight through, gets that free hit still though. I think they found a foot or two there. They managed to get that second one seen, and Commercial get that short corner.
Great work here by Naomi Ball to stay strong and keep the ball in play especially. Gets a pass the East defender, works it into the circle, passes off to Horton. Horton, ball on the foot, corner.
Ball gets the ball on the foot.
She definitely played the right sport.
East just setting up their corner battery. Injection to the top. Strong trap. Hudson on the straight shot. Well defended. However, Harris throws it over the baseline, so it's a short corner again.
So good push out here by Commercial, straight to the top, gets a good hit away, once again straight at the goalie, and that ball was going nowhere but the back line, and that is a short corner.
A little bit of an unforced error there from Harris. Had a little bit of time and opportunity to get it over the sideline instead, but that's a learning curve. Injection from Commercial up to the top. Graham receives it on the forestick, has a shot, has a flick, goes high, hits Amelia Morgan, but since it was a flick, it was okay to be high.
So we got the push out here, doesn't quite go as accurately as I would have liked. Graham tops it, so she then gets on the second shot of the flick. I think that might have been missing the box though, so could have been called for danger, I think.
East's just trying to outlet here, being shut down again by that Commercial press. Just being patient on the ball, trying to force a free hit here. Unfortunately, Commercial get the better of them. Try a really quick run of the ball. Graham's pulled up. Finds Graham again. Well challenged by Easts. They're forced to go back out to Hudson. Hudson finds Harris. Good footwork from Harris to get back into a good position. She throws it out wide to McCann. McCann under pressure by Ramsey. Throws it forward. Finds ball. She takes it into the pocket. Challenged there by Morgan. Probably looking to find an obstruction, but she's well defended there by Easts. Morgan throws it out. McCann receives it. Costa throws it out over the sideline for Easts. In Commercial retain possession. McCann on the ball here just outside the 25. He's going to hit it through that press. Good ball. Unfortunately, Commercial strikers weren't on the same page. None of them were leading into that particular pocket. East 16-yard hit, under pressure early from ball. Marinee Vanderwath, very strong contest in there from Morgan. Morgan gets the free hit. I think Marinee might have gotten a stick obstruction pulled up against her. Morgan throws it long, finds the foot of Vanderwath, gets the free hit again back at the 25. So Commercial setting up their strong press again. Throws it into the midfield. Dobbs under pressure, manages to find Morgan. Morgan throws it long. McCann gets onto it. Missed swing. Opportunity here from Easts. Ramsey on the ball. Well defended by Harris. She throws it dead. So Easts maintain possession. Morgan just jogging up to get that free hit. Throws it into the circle. McCann low on the ball, sweeps it out. East will get a sideline free hit just deep into the pocket there. Throws it forward, tries to self-play, finds Costa. A little bit of a mistrap there, bobbling ball. Bit of a dangerous swing there from Markovic. Costa was just inside the 5. Dobbs runs it quickly, throws the ball across the face, and they find the foot of Commercial, so East get a short corner here.
So East come away here with their first short corner of the match. Dangerous swing there by Marcinovic, who then allows East, takes it quickly, no pressure really, get into the circle, gets a good nice hard hit across straight onto the foot of Commercial. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do with their first corner and see if they can put it away.
It was a really good play there from Dobbs. Took it very quickly before Commercial was set, and I think that might be the difference for both teams. Both teams have strong presses at the moment, so if either of them plays it quick, they might be able to get the advantage. Injection here from Newen, throws it up to the top to L1 to Harris. She has a straight shot. Well defended there by Lara de Walhart. Throws it over to the baseline.
So good corner here by East, gets the ball hard to the top. She had plenty of time, no pressure, gets a nice hard shot away, and great save there by Lara.
So good that she sent it out of the park, and we're just looking for another ball to get underway. There it is. So Costa on the long corner. Commercial have a good strong press here. She's forced to go left. Just a little bit of a harsh angle. Couldn't quite find her teammate there. I think it was Gemma Newen searching for it. McCann strong in the midfield, receives it. Quick play, throws it forward. No commercial striker on the end of it, however. Forced to go deep. Receive across the body from Harl. Throws it straight onto the end of Horton. Horton switches possession. Throws it to Markovic. Finds Graham. She sends it in. East sweep it forward. Commercial get possession again, but just overtaken by Schultz. It's pretty back and forth here at the moment. Both teams still very frantic. We've got McCann at the top of the circle. Played very quickly. Didn't get 5 though, Harris, so she's caused the forced error, and Commercial get the short corner.
So very aggressive end-to-end hockey at the moment, but here by both teams. So Commercial just making the most of their opportunities, working it into the circle, taking the hit very quickly, and just forcing that error by Stella Harris, who then gives away the corner from East. So Commercial have had different variations, straight shots, both straight at the keeper, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. See if they try to go for a straight shot again or mix it up.
Pretty good options either side. L1 and R1. Injection to the top, up to Graham. Hudson dumps it to L1, throws it to the right post. Disseldorf gets in front of it though, shuts that down. And East deny Commercial any second shots.
So some good defence here by East, both by goalkeeper and their players to clear it out. So good save there by Disseldorf, clears it wide, and then East just cleared out wide. But they do have the short corner against them for a earlier call, I think it was.
Yeah, I think both umpires were communicating with each other there, and Ferguson found something that Palmer must have missed.
I think they might have said the danger from the save going high.
Gotcha. Both teams setting up. Injection to the top. Graham receives. Hudson goes for a straight shot. Disseldorf reads it well, clears it out wide. Horton on the ball now, has an opportunity, slaps it in. East managed to get the slap away.
Bit of pinball there, ball just going in and out and in and out.
Who knows what's going on. So quick ball there. Commercial have it inside the pocket. Put under pressure by East. They run it over the baseline, played it dead. East come away with a 16-yard hit. I think Martin looks like she wants to take it quite quickly. Commercial have already set their press. She throws it out left. They hit it long. Harris throws it out to her sister. Nice little play there. Back to McCann, back out to Harris. Throws it long. Mimi doesn't quite get onto the ball though. Plays it dead.
No, stop with Mimi.
Aggressive press from Commercial. No options but to go long. Hits it through the press. No one gets the trap, so we'll have a Commercial 16-yard hit. Harris plays it into the midfield to McCann. Contested strongly by Costa. McCann still has the ball though. Coughs it up. Gives it to Harris. Under pressure again though. McCann comes away with the ball. She's into space here. Dobbs is running pretty hard to get onto her. Nice little pass there into Horton. Passes it out to Ball. She's into the pocket. Tomahawk stick. Finds Costa though. Costa does very well calmly to pop that onto the foot of Markovic. I think that's that experience from Hannah Costa, one of the older players in that East's team. Just calm on the ball, gets the free hit out. Georgie Dobbs under pressure there from Markovic. Markovic plays the ball out. East maintain possession. We've got Morgan on the ball. Not a lot of movement from East. Forced to go long. Just finds the foot of McCann, but play on. Hudson again. Very strong and calm on the ball. Just forces the obstruction there from Ramsey. Nice quick ball out to the right. Harris receives, passes it forward to Graham. Graham on the ball here. Under pressure on Costa. Passes it through to Vanderwath. Evades. Dobbs there in the centre. I think it was Martin rather. Vanderwath still on the ball. Quick play there from Graham. Asked to bring it back, however. East now have the opportunity to set. Everybody's back. Harris on the ball. Throws it to McCann. Forcing that obstruction. Gets it forward. Horton has a shot. And Disseldorf puts pressure on Vanderwath there.
Disseldorf does well to be very attacking there and gets onto the feet of Horton. So it is come back now. Commercial with the ball on top. Gets it into the circle to McCann. Nice quick shot away. And Disseldorf calmly just puts it onto the feet of Mane van der Waart.
Both teams very aggressive with their press, which I really like to see. So anytime anyone has a free hit, their strikers are very quick to shut them down and deny any quick balls into the midfield. So it's just a long ball from East there. Plays it over the sideline. Commercial get the free hit. About 10 minutes to go here in the JT1 clash, Commercial versus Easts. Harris has just coughed up the ball, given it to Ramsey. Ramsey's asking for the free hit, forces it, finds the foot of Harris, tries to take it quickly. Umpire's not happy with the positioning though. Forced to take it again. Harris on the ball. Cousin v Cousin. Throws it back. Nice individual skill. Still in possession though. Picked the pockets by Commercial. Harris goes forward, finds McCann. McCann runs it in the midfield. Challenged by Costa, forced to go right. Throws it to Graham. Graham throws it forward. Gives it to Naomi. Naomi tries to force the obstruction there, but Dobbs is good. Graham picks it up. Bit of speed there from Graham. Runs the baseline. Throws it forward. Costa picks it up well though. Manages to evade that attack from Commercial. They cough it up though. Harris on the ball. McCann running it. Throws it out to Harris. Harris throws it to McCann. McCann, nice little individual skill to get past Ramsey. Charlotte Harris on the ball. Throws it out left. Great ball out to Phoebe McCann. Under pressure, manages to find Maddie Markovic. She throws it into the baseline. Quick little slap from Vanderwath. Well read by Lauren Hall though. She sweeps it out wide. Commercial retain possession. Phoebe McCann on the ball. Inside the attacking 25. Throws it out wide. Or deep rather to Charlotte Harris. Looking for option. Decides to run it. Levy O'Brien putting a bit of pressure on. Sienna Graham coughs it up. And Stella manages to find the foot, so she gets the free hit out for her team. Madeline Dobbs on the ball. Runs it forward. Throws it into the centre there for Hannah Costa. Under pressure by McCann. She's expecting a free hit. Horton on the ball here. Being challenged well. Really nice low tackle there from Georgie Dobbs. Hull hits it long. Well read by Maddie Markovic. Picked up pretty quickly there by Dobbs, though. Great ball into space. We've got Grace Schultz running it down the line into space. Hudson just putting a little bit of pressure on her. And she runs it all the way to the baseline. Hudson's still with her, though. And there's an unforced error. She manages to find the baseline. Really good challenge there from Hudson. She was very patient, didn't force any tackles, didn't commit. And she manages to get away with the free hit. Hits it long through the press of Easts, end-to-end kind of stuff. So 6 minutes to go. Any predictions, Em? Are we going to see a breakaway goal?
Oh, you never know with these games. Someone could always get a breakaway in the last 30 seconds of the game. But at the moment, it looks pretty safe to say that it could end up as a draw. I think the score probably would reflect the game as a draw. I think both teams have been very even. And have both had equal amounts of attacking opportunities, but can't get it past the goalkeepers.
I would agree with you there. Both had very strong presses. Both had very good defence. Both have had equal opportunities, couple of corners each, strong goalkeepers. So it's probably a pretty fair result if it does end up being a 0-0 draw. So we just got East here and they're attacking 25, having a free hit on the sideline. So we've got 4 commercial defenders in front of that ball carrier. Just going to be pretty pressed to try and get it through. Finds the foot of Hudson, gets the free hit. Again, a lot of commercial defenders in between the ball carrier and any of the East's players. She does really well there to find Dobbs. Dobbs hits it in. Great ball, little touch there from Costa, but then McCann manages to get that deflect, throws it out wide. Naomi Ball, quick turn, tap and run. Excellent ball, throws it to Horton in the centre there. She's shut down pretty quickly. Individual skill, just a little bit too far in front though. Really well defended there by Easts. Fortunately, Olivia O'Brien just gets that little touch on the foot, throws it out to Graham. Graham throws it forward. It's well defended there by Jane Ramsey. That was an excellent ball there from Commercial. Threw it into Horton. Marcy McCann on the ball. Now Harris throws it to her sister. Throws it out to Phoebe Hudson. Finds McCann. Fortunately, McCann doesn't get that ball forward. So I would assume that Commercial have probably practiced that little back 4 transfer a few times. It's very slick. Little attempt of a overhead from Morgan. Still manages to get through though. Finds Grace Schultz, and Grace Schultz just pops it on the foot of Phoebe Hudson. Morgan with a free hit just outside the 25. So here she can go straight in if she chooses, which she does. Hudson on the ball, Tomahawk. A little bit of table tennis at the moment. Van der Wath gets the better of it. She's in space here. It's a foot race between Van der Wath and Morgan. She cuts it inside. It's well picked up by Dobbs. Sister Dobbs now running that ball down the line. Challenged by McCann, who throws it dead. And Easts maintain possession. They have that free hit again just outside the circle. So Amelia Morgan on the free hit. Deja vu. She can go straight in if she chooses. Decides to go long. Just hit out of play there by Van der Wath. We're now inside the attacking 25, so she can't actually go straight in. She has to travel that ball 5 before they can go into the circle. She goes back. Finds Dobbs, pops it into space. Finds older sister's foot. Well challenged there by Olivia O'Brien. East maintain possession. They throw it forward. Jane Ramsey, just a hard hand, manages to bump that ball back forward. Ball throws a beautiful ball out into space. So I think both teams are just trying to find their balance again. Last 2 minutes to go of the match. Umpires are keeping them honest though, wanting them exactly where the infringement occurred. Commercial go long. Hit out of play by East. I think that was Harris there that got that mistrap. Just got Freya Horton on screen at the moment. Been very potent for the commercial attack. Harris finds McCann in the midfield. She distributes out wide to older sister, or younger sister rather. I think Marcy's the older of the two. Phoebe throws it long. So Morgan on the ball here. 1 minute left to go in the match. Let's see what she does with it. Decides to go long. Picked up by Hudson. Nice and calm on the ball as usual. Throws it out to Harris. Harris goes right. Bit of a forced error there. Jane Ramsey gets the ball, but McCann manages to clean it up in the midfield. She runs it out. Throws it out wide to Harris. Harris running the ball. Throws it long. Great ball out to Naomi Ball, who throws it back into Graham. Graham is penetrating the circle. Under pressure, tries to get that tomahawk away, a little bit unclean however, and Costa gets the ball. Costa takes it very quickly, 20 seconds to go in the match. Both teams are starting to get a little bit fired up now. Throws it out left. A little bit frantic here for the last 10 seconds or so of the match. Harris passes it out to Graham, and that is the end of the match.